One thing that we do heavily, I want to make sure that I have line of sight early in the month, early in the year around how all of our expenses are going, and labor, again, being one of the largest pieces. One thing that we started doing was we've developed a mid-month projection. So we're able to see what our financials are. And then what we can see on a we call it pay period basis, we can see how much we're spending on labor to be able to make a shift. So we're able to take information around our admissions and our volume and our key operational measures, and then we can couple that pretty early on in the month to see if we need to make some changes within our staffing approach. Also, what we look at is like flexing, because it's hard to predict patients when they're going to come into the emergency room, right? Because it's an emergency. But we try to take that information pretty much real time to say, you know what, our staff is starting, our volume indicators are showing that we're having more patients coming in. How do we start to flex that as well? And we use that as a predictor relative to where we think we're going to end the month financially. And then we continue to use that as a predictor based on historical trends for the entire year to say, how are we measuring and managing that staff accordingly? With that, I'm able to use that info and take a look at what we do as a 13-week cash flow projection to say, how much do we think we're going to be spending within the next 13 weeks relative to revenue that's coming into the organization? And it's pretty important. We have a call every week. Every Thursday at 1:30, we have a cash flow call that we sit down and we talk through every single item that we have on our P&L, with, productivity and workforce being one of the most important pieces. And we make sure that we fine tune that if we are, for some reason, off, like during our January, February months this past year, we had a pretty heavy storm, a winter storm season early on, and that really affected us. So we had to close, some of our facilities. We had to close some of our practices, and so we needed to be able to use that information to help predict as well. So we're tied in from every single angle of the organization just to make sure that we have better info. It's pretty cool. I'm excited about it.